Hello everyone, today I want to talk to you about my new speakers right behind me. They are Kali LP6 version 2s. And they've been on my radar for a while. I've seen them on YouTube videos of various channels, and the little dip switches on the back have really intrigued me. And I was tweaking on them for a while because when I first set them up, I set them to the setting where it's like the speakers on the table. The other option was them on stands or on a console or whatever, but I'm like, I have them on a table, but I'm using these foam mats I bought, these ISO foam pads, and they have this little sticker on it that won't stick on because the adhesive won't stick onto foam. I want to get the little stands that go on your desk because the height isn't right with my ears. Like I have to lean back to get the right height for mixing and all that, but that's going to be a future purchase. But for now they're on the foam thing. So I'm like, okay, it's on the foam things. So it's on the desk and it just had no bass. So then there's a setting to boost the bass. And then when I did that, it lost a lot of its clarity and it had a lot of bass. I'm like, okay, that's not right. Let me do it on the stand. Because I think what the stands are kind of representing is just they're isolated from what they're on. They're not on a desk having that mess with the acoustics. They're on something that's isolating them. So I set it for on stands and less than a meter from the wall. And when I did that, I didn't need the bass boost anymore. I got the extra bass, I kept the clarity, and I'm like, man, these things are amazing. I love the way they sound. I like the Foo Fighters color and shape. That's like one of, in my opinion, like the best sounding albums. And so I always check that. It's so, like the clarity's so good. You just hear so much. And I'm just like, the low end's there now. I don't need the bass boost. It sounds great. And so I'm really happy with them. And in future, I want to compare them to the JBL 308s, the ones I own that are in the garage. Those I feel have less clarity, just going off memory, but I feel like maybe they have more bass. Now that I've flipped the switch, they obviously could compete. Like, of course, I couldn't do a scientific comparison because they'd be recorded in two rooms, but I'm definitely going to try to do a comparison in the future. Now, I have these JBL ones, I think they're called, and right now they're connected to the little hub I have for my MacBook when I connect that up when I want to do something on it, which is becoming more and more rare since I've got the Beast here, my Beast computer. And so like I usually just stay on Windows, and then for Halcyon stuff I just keep it on the Mac and I just do the stuff over there. So it's like I don't really need to go back and forth. So what I might do with these little speakers, my Evo 8, I have a second pair of outs that I can connect them to, and I'm thinking like that's a good way to check my mixes on a different pair of speakers, no matter, you know, how small and flawed they are. But it'd be kind of cool to have that option. I'm really excited. This new album, I'm going to make sure it's mixed way better than the last one, because I listened to the last one on these and I'm like, ooh. And in the future, you can look for possibly a comparison, a very unscientific comparison, which then you're going to hear with YouTube's compression, and you're going to be hearing them through whatever speakers you're using, and they're going to be recorded in two different rooms on a Zoom HN1 or whatever the heck it is. And it's not going to be perfect. It's just, I'm like, a lot of videos, I listen to them later on to compare. Like I've been listening to old pickup videos I shot because I'm just going like, how did those pickups sound? You know, I'm crazy. And a lot of times I listen to a video and I'm like, oh wait, that wasn't a good idea. And I didn't swap pickups and then have to swap back, because that's not only time is, you know, time has lately been very rare resource, but the price of strings every time you swap the pickups. So it's like, yeah, I definitely have avoided that a couple times already in recent months. But yeah, there you go. This is a quick check-in. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you had a really good Halloween, and next holiday coming up is Thanksgiving, and me and Nando has a song for that as well. And I will inform you maybe in a couple weeks on that so you can get excited. I don't know if we're going to do a video. The last one had those, you know, cheap titles, and it was just like a quick, easy, like, okay, let's just, you know, he finds these videos on YouTube that say like copyright free, and sometimes they aren't, and sometimes, like, you know, a couple months later you're getting like what's it called, not a copyright takedown but a copyright claim or whatever. So it's just like, you don't want to do that, you know. So it's just like, hopefully we find some Thanksgiving ones that are up to snuff and really public domain and all that. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.